So what I'm going to do is just share a few hints and tips just to help you out, and just a few pointers on how we want to just kind of come across the present. Yeah. So because I think Sham's done a fantastic job there today. First time he's done that, and it's nerve-wracking, all right? It's a nerve-wracking thing. So people that have never done it before, it is a nerve-wracking thing. So it's just a few pointers. Okay, just please bear with this. First time I've done this training. So we all get nervous, even the seasoned professionals of us, yeah? So, subject knowledge. I don't know why the
it should auto
projected.
Auto adjust. Yeah?
There you go. Subject knowledge. If you've got to talk about something, you're going to stand in front of people, the first thing you're going to need to know is about what you're talking about. There's no point standing in front of people teaching, training, if you've got no idea what you're talking about. Yeah? So good in-depth subject knowledge about what you're doing. Knowledge is power. Organise. Bullet points are a speaker's best friend. Yeah? And avoid writing complete sentences. So what this means is, when we have presentations, with your twin slides yourselves, your own training slides, and things like that, bullet points. That's all you need. If you put full sentences on there, people are going to be sat there reading that, they're not looking at you, they're not, you know what I mean? They're not paying no attention to you, they're trying to read everything that's on there. So bullet points, give that a little bit of an info, it also helps you, it reminds you of what's coming up next, what you're talking about. Yeah, that's why the slides that we've done, that Kamal does, again, Billy's there, there's a little switch in his mind, reminds him what he's talking about, moves him on to the next thing. So it's about focusing your own mind, focusing about where you are. Okay? So just remember, bullet points, they are a speaker's best friend. You don't need full sentences, just bullet points. Practice. Okay? We all need to practice. Don't memorise text. Now this is something that I'm coming up with. Don't memorise text and understand your topic. Who has read a book, right? They've got to on a page of a book, they've got down to the bottom of the page, and well, what the hell have I just read? And you have to start all the way again from the top and try and read it again to try and take it in. Yeah, don't memorise text. As long as you've got an understanding of the topic that you're speaking about, you're going to be, you know what I mean? It's a better thing than reading something and trying to drill that into yourselves. You know what I mean? The book is going to memorising every word after word, paragraph after paragraph, sentence after sentence. Okay? Just get a knowledge of the subject, know what you're talking about, remember that topic, and just talk about it. Yeah, it's not about remembering word for word everything. Yeah. Practice in front of people, practice in front of the mirror. If you're on your own and you want to learn how to present and you want to do presentations, practice. Talk, speak to people, do it in front of your peers, your leaders and everything like that. Yeah? And get feedback. So if you're practicing in front of people, always ask for feedback. So it's feedback, Zulfika's always like, yeah, good Mark, could be better. Yeah, every week could be better. Because there's always room for improvement. There's always room for improvement. No matter how good you are, there's always room for improvement. Deal with your stress. Stress is the biggest thing for people standing in front of talking to people. Getting over that first hurdle, nervousness, stress, and just worrying about, oh my God, tonight I'm presenting. Oh, I'm teaching tonight. Oh my God. Try not to stress. Yeah? The best thing to do, picture yourself impressing the crowd. Picture yourself impressing everybody. Yeah, they're going to love it. They're going to be so fired up, they're going to fire them all up, they're going to be buzzing. You get yourself buzzing. Yeah? Get everybody fired up. I'm going to be fired up myself. Confidence, that's all it is. Impressing the audience. Relax before you're about to present. If you know you're presenting, don't get stressed up, don't get head up about it. Chill out, relax. Yeah? I'm presenting tonight, great, no worries. I'm going to get fired up, I'm going to get everybody fired up, and then I'm going to go. Yeah? And that's what we just need to do. Focus, relax, breathe, nice and simple. And think about how to make the most out of it. What am I going to get out of this when I present tonight? I'm furthering my knowledge in this business, I'm furthering everything I know, I'm teaching other people. So I feel great, because I'm showing other people a vision, and I'm teaching people what I know, and I'm just sharing the knowledge that I've got. And there's nothing better than sharing the knowledge that you've got. If you've got a good understanding and good knowledge about a subject and a thing, there's nothing better than sharing that with other people. I love standing and talking in front of people, and that's why that's why I'm doing this, you know what I mean? Help you present, help you to understand where you need to be and focus your mindset on talking to people and training. Look presentable. Okay? This is actually a picture of Kamal's old family album. Okay, before he only put in his teeth on. But yeah, you know, so look presentable. Always try and look presentable. Yeah. So a nice shirt and a tie, look the part, look professional. Because if we're bringing people in to be a part of a professional organisation, a professional business, so we're in 24 countries around the world, we need to look professional, we need to look the part. Yeah? Keep eye contact. Yeah? Don't turn your back. If you're turning your back, people aren't interested. People looking at you, know what I mean? They're just looking at the board, they're not. Yeah? And you can't speak to people properly because they can't hear you because you're mumbling and your back's towards the audience, yeah? So don't turn your back on the audience and use the scanning technique. So we use the scanning technique, keeping eye contact from the back of the room all the way to the front, yeah? In a figure of 8 kind of motion, yeah? It's keeping everybody focused, yeah? So, who's gets eye contact there? Yeah. Who's actually gets eye contact? Actually, it's cut a bit off. It's actually quite a good picture, that one. It just focuses people on eye contact, that one. Okay. Speaking clearly. Okay, speaking clearly. Speak with confidence. Speaking with confidence. Body language. Your body language paints 1,000 words. The body language comes across to every single person in the room. No matter how well you speak, if your body language isn't right, and you're slumped, your shoulders slumped, and your hands in your pockets, and looking down at the floor, it kind of tells the whole picture on everything. It gives a bit of a negative attitude and shows people that you're not really interested in what you're talking about. But if you stand upright, puff out your chest, be expressive with everything, be confident in what you're talking about. If you know what you're talking about, you know your subject, why can't you be confident? You've got to be confident. Be loud, reach everybody in the room. Yeah? Loud. Okay, like I just said there, be loud so everybody in the room can hear you. It creates excitement as well. A bit of tone in your voice, a bit of excitement. If that's what we need to be doing. Clear. Yeah? We're all from different ethnicities, different backgrounds, different accents. Yeah? If we're clear, we just slow ourselves down, slow what we're saying. Nice and loud, and pronunciation, and then everybody, you know, I'm actually from Derbyshire originally, and we go, alright, look, how's it going? Yeah, alright, we're going down good to eat from good eat. You know, that's how we talk in Derbyshire. But just through time, and you know, and being with different people, learning, and we just slow down, talk clearly, and try and express everything that way. Everybody understand, yeah?
Yeah.
Good stuff. And controlled. Talk in a controlled manner. Exactly like I was saying there. If you start reading off a million words at 1,000 miles an hour, you're going to get nobody's going to understand what you're talking about, and everything's going to go off. Yeah, so control what you're saying, control your accent, control your speed, rhythm, volume, pitch. Rhythm, speed, volume, pitch. It's all about talking RSVP. Yeah, that's actually what I should have put in the slide, it just comes to mind now. Okay? Rhythm, speed, volume, pitch. It's the best way of talking. Okay, it's how to speak to people. And at the bottom there, pitch. So, if you're talking monotone, yes, welcome everybody tonight to my presentation. I'm going to talk to you about ACN. It's a fantastic business opportunity, and this is brilliant. It doesn't come across brilliant, does it? Yes? So, that's it, stop. We got to express our voice, get different pitches, get involved, talking loudly, talk loud when you need to, not talk loud, get people excited when you need to get people excited. Yeah, because I'm excited. Who else is excited? I'm excited, and that's what we need to do. So we get our voices at the right levels for when we need to be, and when we need to talk seriously. It's just all about getting the pitch correct. Yeah? Engage the audience. So we engage the audience to talk about your own background. So when you first get up, just talk about your own background, talk about you, where you come from, what you do. You know, my first thing was, I am Maureen, yes, I spent 13 years in the military, you know, I've seen, you know, many different things in the world, not nice This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. My why. Yeah, so why am I doing this business? I'm doing this business for my family. I want to create a great life for my son, who's autistic. You've all met him tonight, he was here earlier on. Yeah, he's autistic, he's not going to have the best way of life that I've had. And, you know, so you create that kind of engagement with the audience. Humour. We always like a bit of humour, so again, put in a few little laughs. Because if everyone sat there all like everything's serious, it can get a bit, hang on, this is a bit. So you put a couple of laughs in, you know, like just little one-liners. One I say most of the time, I didn't actually say it tonight, but you know, with this business you don't have to be a salesman. I spent 13 years running around a field dressed like a tree. You know, so it's a little bit, it's a bit of a, you know, put a bit of a humour in there, it lightens the mood, it lightens the audience, okay? Icebreakers, that's all we need to do. And create excitement. Create excitement. We've got an exciting business. This is an exciting business, exciting opportunity. So if you're excited, other people are going to be excited. So if people can feel it, if you can feel it yourself, other people are going to feel it. Offer and answer questions at the end. Okay? So today, obviously, what we need to do when we're presenting, the first guy up who's doing the house rules, the edification. Just say there's going to be a lot of information being thrown around tonight or being explained tonight. If anyone's got any questions, can you please save it till the end of the presentation? Yeah, so if we save that to the end of the presentation, Sean, you wouldn't have been on the spot there where the guy's like, you know, so although everyone's got questions, absolutely not a problem with asking questions. If we can do it at the end, we're ready for it, and always with questions, listen carefully to any questions. You might, you know, maybe listen carefully to what they're asking you. If you don't want somebody to ask you a question, you get the wrong end of the stick and give them an answer to something completely different. Yeah, so listen carefully to the question. Clarify if needed. So if you didn't quite understand them, okay, or there was a bit of stuff, sorry, can you just say that again, please? Clarify if you need to. There's no shame in that. You know, ask them again. And repeat the question to the audience. If somebody asks you a question, not everyone might have heard that, repeat it. You know? What did you have for dinner today? Oh, so what did I have for dinner today? It also gives you time to think about the answer as well. So always repeat the question back to the audience. Be honest. If you don't know the answer, be honest. Say, you know, unfortunately I can't give you the answer right now, but by the end of tonight, I will get an answer for you. If you come and see me after, I'll get you an answer. You know, so always be honest. Don't bluff anybody. Don't flag a blagger. Yeah? It's right. You can't flag a blagger. Don't bluff anybody. Because again, it doesn't come across professional. If you give them something that's not true, or it's something that might sound good, and they found out it's something completely different, you know, it doesn't make you stand very, very good stead. So always be honest. Learn from your experience. Yeah? Ask peers, like I said before with the practicing. So once you've actually given the presentation, ask, what was it like? Was it any good? Was that any good? You'll always get from Zulfika, yeah, it could be better. Yeah? You'll always get that. Yeah? So it's just to it'll identify your strengths and your weaknesses. You know, if there is something you're particularly weak at, then you need to know that. But never take it personal. Never, ever, ever take it personal. We're all friends here. We're all in the same business. We all want everybody to be great. I want Lee to be better than me, stood up here doing this. I want Sham to be better than Zulfika at training. I want, you know what I mean? We all want to be, I want everybody to be better. So criticism is not a negative thing. Criticism is constructive. It's constructive criticism. It helps you to become the best. Yeah? Identify. And then listen to the presentation. So once you've done your presentation, sit down and listen to other people presenting. Yeah? Listen to others. Benefit from others. Pick up things that they're talking about. Think, hang on, yeah, I could do that with my presentation. If I present it, yeah, that's a good thing, man. You know what I mean? You're just learning. You're learning. Smart people learn from their mistakes. Geniuses learn from others. Yeah. It's true. You know, so we learn from our mistakes. There's never ever a bad presentation. Never ever a bad presenter. Yeah? You learn. You learn. So that's where we all do. So that is a short training, just on presentation, just a few pointers, okay, just on where, you know, just a bit of mindset and stuff like that on presenting. So again, always ask questions. Always learn, always practice, always be confident. Stand there, be confident in the subject that you're teaching, in your training, that you're presenting. So, has anybody got any questions?
Am I the only one with a question?
Come on.
If someone's nervous, what do they do to break the nerves before they get on? I know you don't, in this business, I know you don't have to get up and speak.
Yeah.
You know, some of us choose to do it, some of us choose to just build a business without speaking on. But there is some of us that actually want to get up and do what you do, what some of the others are doing. What's the best thing to sort of, you know, before you get on, you get nervous, and I get it as well.
Everybody gets nervous. You know what? There is no answer to that. Everybody will be nervous. For the amount of presentations that I do, when I was in Manchester,
Yeah.
I was standing there.
I was with you, I remember.
First time I got, you know, and I spoke in front of 500 soldiers in London. You know, with commanding officers, brigadiers, generals, and all sorts. I spoke, you know, and in front of a room of 50, 60 people in Manchester, when I first started doing it, I was like, this is a brand new subject for me, you know what I mean? I knew how to be a soldier, I knew for years, but this is something new. You will get nervous, everyone will get nervous. But if you relax, just try and relax, again, think positive, think, I'm going to smash this, the crowd's going to love it.
Do you know, which one I normally do is, I didn't do it today, but what I normally do is, I don't know, like I said, it's different for everyone, but I used to always get up and say, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm nervous, so bear with me. And I used to feel like she was kind of break the ice.
And again, it does, yeah, it breaks you. So again, you know what I mean? Let people know that it's the first, you know, it's the first time I've ever done this. Like the first thing I've done, first time I've done this presentation.
Yeah.
You know, it's the first time I said when I got up.
Yeah.
Again, it lets people know, you know what I mean, not to be too hard on you.
I think what it does is it makes it, I know people, the audience, myself, when
It makes it personal.
yeah, because I think people relate to the fact that, look, if I was up there, it reminds them that, look, if I was up there, I'd be nervous too. I think they draw to you.
And that's it. And then and how it goes on. Obviously, I was doing it every week in Manchester then, and then there was when we had 200 people go to you know what I mean? I'd like, you know, people like, where did you get this guy from? You paid him. You know? Well, no, must be brilliant and smoke up the open door. Well, no, this is it. I just want everybody to be able to stand up, be able to talk. You're not going to be, you know, George Sullivan. You're not going to be the next best speaker. You're not going to be John Maxwell. You know, but the more you learn, the more you get confident, okay, you will get better with it. Anybody else, any questions? No? Good. Well, I think Kamal's got a bit of training, so he's got 5 minutes training as well. And then this is over.
You know what, for ages I used to get off and do this mindset thing that I do at the end. I never used to have a clicker. For training, I'm like, what's the like for the next training? But I'm not going to take much of your time, guys. Just going to touch base on a few things. One of the most important things, I want Steve Newton to come up here.
Yes,
Sorry, Steve, you didn't know you were coming up today.
Not long.
Just say a couple of things, your name and
I'm Stephen Ewan. I was introduced to the business by Apple back then. He introduced me because he was enjoying doing what he did, thought there was potential in that vision, and he wanted me to be a part of that vision. I've been doing it for 2 weeks, really enjoying it. It's been movements even in just a 2 weeks where I thought, yeah, this isn't for me. But just got to keep going, keep pushing through, and you'll get your rewards as long as you put the work in.
thanks, Steve. He had no idea what he was doing, did he? I don't do good. Right, so I'm going to cover a couple of things. I have to use my phone, sorry. The income. You'll hear a lot of people say it goes 2 generations, 3 generations. It goes about 3 generations. This income, once you've built it up, whatever it is, whether it's £1,000 a month, £10,000 a month, £150,000 a month, £350,000 a month, after you pass away, it goes to your next of kin, next of kin, next of kin. If anyone out of the decides to start trading on your IPO number, it will go another 3 generations. Just like royalties work with Michael Jackson, he's dead, his kids are still making money. Yeah, that royalties carry on like that. So just want you to know that. Remember, you don't need many people in this business. When you sponsor someone, you need only a few good sponsors. You might have to go through 100 to find them. You might be lucky to just go through 5. Okay? So don't think I've got to go out and find thousands of people. It's not like that. Someone turning 18 every second. Yeah? Someone turning 18 every second. It's 10 million people in the north. We've not even got 1%. In the north, we've not even got 0.5 penetration, market penetration. So, you know, it's there for taking. Listen, never get desperate with this business. You're not selling this business to anyone. You're offering someone an opportunity. Whether they take it or not is up to them. Don't burn your bridges with someone. My friend Sham, if I introduce this business to him and it's not for him, I'll say, look, let me see some money on your gas and electric. Let me, you know, it'll help build my business and I'll be saving you money as well. But what I do not do is, just because he does not see what I see, ruin my relationship, because I knew him before the business. Does that make sense? So I don't want him to blame the business because he doesn't see it, then I start being different with him. No, that's not how you do business. Never burn your bridges with people. Always be nice to people. Be humble. You know, if they see it, they see it. If they don't, they don't. We're not here looking for the people that don't see it. We're looking for the people that see it and go, you know what, I can do that. With the right training, I can do that. They're not people we're looking for. We're looking for 5 in every country that will see it. Remember, this is you know, one of the researchers, when I was doing my research on the company, one of the things that I found was a few things in network marketing you should look for. Do the co-founders have experience in network marketing? How long has the company been going on trading? This company's been trading for 23, 24 years. It's going to be 80 countries in 4 years, and 20 in 2 years. Okay? The co-founders, they were already self-made multi-millionaires in network marketing from other companies. They just got together and did their own one. 2 of them being brothers. You know, so the credibility was totally there. These are things that you need to learn. You need to learn, you know, the services, the products. You need to learn the background of it. If Sham asks me any question on first utility, I can answer it. If he asks me any question on the products, you know, someone asked me a question just before. I said, look, 65% of the UK use obese, etc., etc. But I know these answers, but I wasn't born with the knowledge. I learned it. You know, I'm not stood up here in front of you guys, coming out with all this. I think, you know, come on, my mother's room, knowing all this. I learned it. Any business, you have to learn. Learn the business, master it. Learn the products, learn the services, learn the background of those things. And like I said, we're not here to teach you, okay? Because in this business, you're successful when you sponsor someone and they become successful. You don't get paid when someone just joins and you make money. It doesn't work like that. You know, that is what you call a pyramid. This is network marketing. When someone comes on board, give them your knowledge. Make them, like Mark said, you want them to be better than you. It is the only business. In other companies and other businesses I've done, I've never wanted anybody else to be better than me. You know, if someone was doing a little bit better than me, I was like, right, this is competition time now. I've got to get better than you. Yeah? In this business, you're actually wanting people to get better than you. You want those guys to come up, SVPs, TCs, RDs. You want them to hit those positions because when they become that successful, you will get a small piece of that pie. Does that make sense? 24 countries. You know, this is something that I like to clarify for the simple reason. I know a long time ago, me and Mark, when we heard this guy, he was saying he was trading in 12 countries, blah, 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 we trade in 24 countries. I was thinking, who cares that we're trading in 24 countries? Someone trade in England, you know? And how the hell are we going to trade in 24 countries? I don't know anybody in all these countries. I've got a few friends I've got a few people that I know in Bangladesh, if that helps, you know. That's a country that we don't even trade in. But as you learn the business, you realize the more countries that we're on, the better. And for the simple reason, you might sponsor someone like Chris, who's got family in Poland. Or someone through someone will get Chris on board, who's got family in Poland. Or someone will come on who's got family in Canada, America, Europe, etc., etc. And they'll start, you know, introducing the business to their friends over there, or saving them money on services on essentials that they're already using. All of a sudden now, because you were a sponsor of these people, you'll get a small piece of that bill. Does that make sense? You'll get a small piece of the 5% of the residual income. Sorry guys, I just have to go through this.
What was it about presentation, Matt?
Yeah. yeah. Sorry. Using my phone. But like I said, those points, you know, the invite. When you invite someone to the presentation, why would you not tell them? Sham, why would you not tell someone why you invite them to the business? If you're a new IPO,
keep the intrigue, the excitement of.
Bang on. You don't know what you're talking about. When you get into this business, it doesn't matter if you're the CEO of ICI, when you come into a new business, you're a baby. It doesn't matter what business experience you've got, but when you come into network marketing and you've not done that before, you're new, you're like a baby, you're learning. So if you go to someone and say, for example, let's just say, I work at Starbucks, I like to use Starbucks a lot, but let's just say I work at Starbucks and I come over to my friend Chris, well Chris, doing this business, we're going to make a fortune, we're going to be filthy rich, it's called ACN, blah, blah, and he starts asking me a few questions. Well, what is it you do? How much percentages do you get on the gas and electric? What does ACN stand for? I'm like, I don't know. And he's going to be thinking, he's not going to say it, he's my friend, but he's going to be thinking, dude, you make coffee, and now you're telling me to do a business. You don't even know what the hell you're doing. I just asked you a few questions, you couldn't even answer it. Don't get yourself in that trap. As soon as you say to a friend or family member that you've gone here, you felt the vision, you felt what you could do with it, and you get all excited, and you go and ask them, and they ask you some questions, you've lost them. Now they will come back to you. We've all made these mistakes, or most of us in this room have made these mistakes. They will come back to you, but they'll come back to you through your longevity. The longer you stay in the business, the more they'll realise you know what you're doing. And basically, these simple things that we tell you, there's a reason for it. Because we know what's going to happen to you. We know what's going to happen to you when you leave. Anyone got any questions? Any questions here? Must be some questions.
No questions.
Anyone?
No.
No questions? Can't think of any? Okay. Well, that's it. If